Good morning. Today is Tuesday, 11 August, 81st day on trail. Just leaving Cheshire, or walking through Cheshire. About to enter some woods, go through some fields or something. We stayed at Father Tom's campground, right on the edge of Cheshire, Massachusetts. It opened about 3 weeks ago. So it's just a little place right on the edge of town to set up tents and spots for about 3 hammocks. So at some point they're gonna have electricity available. It still wasn't available though. There's a water source, and then right across the street is a little sandwich ice cream shop that's open during the season. Today I think it's gonna be miserable. People say it's not gonna be bad, but pretty much it's gonna be a 15-mile day, but the first 10 miles of it is basically a 3,000 foot elevation change, climbing Mount what was it, Mount something Gray something, Mount Greylock. Yeah, so Mount Greylock, Massachusetts. That's pretty much what the entire day is going to consist of. Or at least, like I said, the first 10 miles. So someone said it was like seven miles up, and then 3 miles down, something like that. I said I'll double check, but I did see that it was basically a 3,000 foot climb to the top. Hopefully it won't be too bad, since it's supposed to be spread over such a long distance. One person told me it's 5 up, 5 down, but someone else said it was 7 up, 3 down, so we'll see. I don't think I mentioned it's about 6:30 about. Just been on travel about 10 minutes maybe. So as you can see, walking through a cornfield now. It looks like the woods are in front of us. So as always, as there's things to see, I'll jump on and share with you guys. And thanks for watching. We'll see you down trail. Just a quick view. I don't know how long the fog or I don't know what you want to call it. It's not fog, mist. We'll call it mist. Is gonna last this morning. This is just went across another street, so I think we may be out of Cheshire, but yeah, there's the sun trying to come up and burn this the cloud coverage away. I haven't checked weather. There were 2 storm fronts, I guess, that moved right down either side of us last night. But we got sprinkled on a little bit at the campsite, but not much. So, okay, looks like we may be going in. So, just one last shot. Okay, we will see you down trail. I'm not sure why. This just we just came into the woods here, but for some reason it strikes me as extra beautiful this morning. Yeah, I'm not sure why. It's nothing too different than any other thing we've already gone through. But, yeah. I'm not sure if I got a buck here, a baby buck. He's not quite sure what to do. Oh, there he goes. We've got a little pasture meadow we're gonna walk through now. Just had a short stint through the forest. It's gonna be about 0.2 miles through a pasture. And it looks like we go into just a little bitty section of forest again. And then possibly come back out to another pasture. Yep, different terrain, different view. Just thought I'd capture it. And yep, we'll see you down trail. It's coming up to the top of the pasture here. I thought I'd jump on a little bit of a view. Fortunately, there's phone cables or something in the view as well. But still a little bit of clouds in the background. Like I said, the sun is coming up strong today. And it's I think just barely 7 o'clock, if that. It's already hot as Hades, and humidity is just feels awful. Okay, we'll see you down there. Like I said, I don't know. I can't see, but that's this Mount Gray whatever. I don't know why I keep wanting to say Gray Lord. It's Mount Greylock. So I'm gonna stop cutting in and out to verify that. So if I say Gray Lord in the future, just understand I mean Greylock. I'll try to remember. Like I said, I don't know why I keep wanting to jump to Gray Lord, but yeah, with the 3,000 foot elevation, it's got to be different, unless this is just one of the beginning peaks, because there are quite a few ups and downs, leveling out, quite a few. I think there were several views on the way up, lookouts. So yep, we'll see you down there. So Mount Greylock summit is 6.8 miles from where I'm at. So yeah, 6.8. So basically 7 up, 3 down, I think. I'll verify that down at some point. But yeah, we'll see you down there. If I'm not mistaken, this is permission dinner. This is one of the steeper sections of the climb this morning. So this is about a mile long section. Looks like one of the final summits is probably a bit steeper than this one, but yeah, so far been going half a mile or so up this, and it looks like I've got about a mile left. So we will, yeah, I can't see. It's gonna go up there and then it levels off for a little bit and starts the next climb. So we will see you up there somewhere. Still half a mile left. I just saw this peak up here, and it's like, yeah, they really know how to put the finishing touches on a peak. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna record going up that. You guys don't have to listen to me breathe, but yeah, I just thought I'd share some of the love here. Looks like it may flatten out up there a little bit. Yeah, that's gonna suck. Here's a little bit of view. We're just over 2,000, just under 2,100 feet. We still have 1,500 feet left to go for the day. This is not really a peak. It's just the first level, or first area where the climb leveled out. So it's it's like 0.2 miles or something where it's level like this. There's supposed to be a water source up here. So I'm already drenched with sweat. And we haven't even been on the trail but an hour 20. So just after 7 a.m. So I'm going to, hopefully this water source is good enough that I can do some hiker laundry and rinse my shirt off and get some nice cold water to help cool me off on the next couple of sections. I said this mountain may not be too bad. It's like that last section sucked, and the final summit looks like it's really gonna suck. But apparently this is a real popular day hike. However, there are a couple of spots to park between where I started and the summit. So literally right at the bottom of the last major incline, you can drive up to that point. So from there, I think it was like less than a mile to get to the summit. I'll double check that at some point. I'm sure I'll talk about it again. But hopefully, being a weekday, late morning when I get up there, hopefully we won't have to deal with too many day hikers. Yeah, that's my hope anyways. So we'll see you down trail. I don't know if it can get any more peaceful than this. Walking through a nice pine forest, currently on level ground. As far as I know, not a person in sight. They're not in sight, but for miles, I know some people were camping out up here somewhere. Or they continued on last night, and there's a shelter up here somewhere. But other than that, there's only one other person that left before I did this morning, and he's probably a couple miles ahead of me. But yeah, just peace and quiet. Almost like not even any animals. Every once in a while, there's a chipmunk or a squirrel. Saw a deer this morning. I think it was a young buck. An occasional bird, but not even many of those. It's interesting, as we go up in elevation, we've noticed that we don't hear very many birds. Especially, seems to be over 2,000 foot. I'm not sure if there's something with that, or if it's just coincidence, or maybe we just don't pay attention. But yeah. It's not really the first boardwalk for today. It's the first significant one, I guess. The other one was kind of small. Just one or two boards. Must have been a big person to break that one. I think it's interesting when they actually use the natural resources to make these. Cut a tree in half and nail it down. It's kind of awesome. And again, places like this, I'm not quite sure. It doesn't seem too wet, at least for me this year. Like I said, it's hard telling. Everyone we've talked to in all these states have, well, I think it's from Pennsylvania north, talked about how dry they've been this year. So maybe there's more swampish. They keep calling it swampish. I guess just more waterlogged sections during normal years or years with heavier rain. I guess it seems logical anyways, yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm not sure how long this is gonna go on, so there's no point. Like I said, I've done it over and over. Sure, maybe you guys are tired of seeing it. I think it's still cool to do it every once in a while, so. Okay, we'll see you down trail. Still working our way up. We've got, at this point, I think just over 2 miles to get to the summit. We've got 1 mile before we get to a pond right. The pond is right before we start the last nasty climb to get to the top of this Mount Greylock. So yeah, it hasn't been too bad. Some level areas, past a couple of undocumented nasty streams, but passed them up. So it's gonna be like another 6 miles before I can get some water. I've still got some water in my bottle, so I'm good. But yeah, that's about it. I just wanted to capture a little more footage. It seems like time to time, it's almost like I'm not capturing enough. But then at the end of the day, a lot of times the videos are still 30 to 45, 50 minutes. Oh well, we'll jump back on as there's things to share. Like I said, it's probably going to be the pond is the next thing, unless something of interest pops up. So we'll see you down trail. Pond, and it looks like an abandoned cabin on the way up to Mount Greylock. See, I keep screwing it up. Some lily pads over there. Like I said, I don't know. Abandoned. It's in pretty good shape for what it's doing. I don't think I would swim in this thing. I don't know if it's a beaver pond or what. We're gonna walk down to the cabin here and see. Is it open?
Yeah. Oh, it's concrete, dude. Check this out, dude. Wow.
Well, definitely a bunch of people leaving their mark. This is gonna be the last half mile to the summit of Mount Greylock. Pretty much all gonna be like this. We'll see you at the top. Do not climb on the relief map. So I don't know what this relief map's of. Unfortunately, we got a guy cutting grass over here, so this is Mount Greylock, elevation 3,491 feet, 600 million years ago. This area was under a warm, shallow ocean as the underlying tectonic plates shifted. Their continents collided, pushing the land upward into a great range of mountains. The ocean sediments were compressed with tremendous pressure or heat, forming the quartzite, marble, and schist of Mount Greylock. 300 million years of continued erosion by wind, rain have created the landscape we see today. This site is part of a 12,500 acre Mount Greylock State Reservation. The Appalachian Trail on its way from Georgia to Maine crosses the summit, Mount Greylock. Inspired writers and artists, challenging hikers and skiers, and provides a home for flora and fauna not found anywhere else in Massachusetts. So the story we were told, the author of Moby Dick could see this place from his house, and that's what motivated him. I guess it looked like a whale or something, and that motivated him to write Moby Dick, supposedly. We're at the summit of Mount Greylock. It's a war memorial. Got some pictures. Hopefully there was a little kid sitting there, which I didn't see till after the fact. You zoom in close enough on some of the pictures, you can see him, but hopefully it's not enough where it's noticeable unless you zoom in real close. Unfortunately, we've got some overcast. I don't know if those are clouds, fog, smog. I don't know what it is. I would hope it's not smog out here. But unfortunately, the view is not as good as I would like. Good enough. See you down, Joe. This is part of the climb for the last 0.3 miles to Mount Prospect Ledge. So yeah, last climb of the day. It's I didn't check the elevation change. It's just miserably steep. Sucks, but it is the last major ascent for the day before we'll be in Williamstown. We still have like another 3 miles to go, but we'll be in Williamstown, staying at a hotel. We're gonna meet one trick here. He's gonna give us right in town, as well as to get resupplied. And then I believe the plan is a pizza. So we'll see you guys at the top. That was an absolute miserable climb, but Paige just yelled out there's a good view up here. So this is Mount Prospect. We came to after summiting Mount Greylock on our way down. More of the village. You reckon that's, what is it, Williamstown, and then what was the one next to it?